So you can search those that you like. And in these eras, since I know we have an art teacher in the room, in these eras, they focus on specific works of art most of the time. There are 3 to 5 minute videos that talk about specific works of art. So you search by subject area, and then at the bottom down here, there's a section for teachers. And the teacher toolkit, there we go. So if you're coaching, if you're, so the teachers section has all kinds of videos about how to use Khan Academy in a classroom. But the one that I really recommend is the one called the Easiest Way video, which I might just, yeah, the Easiest Way video. This has ways to use Khan Academy that do not involve the flipped classroom. So they give 6 different methods about how you could use it. You can use an isolated video here and there, and so forth. So I would suggest watching this before you watch anything else, because it gives you really, you know, you can go home tonight, watch this video, pick a video to use in the morning, and be able to do it. It's that clear. You can set up class accounts in this like you can with some of the other websites we've seen in class, so that students have to have an email address to use this, or they can sign in through Google, Facebook, or Twitter. Okay, and so it does give you directions about how to how to get the class signed up, get started with accounts and technology, if you want to do that. My school, we use PowerSchool for grading, so it would be kind of redundant for me to use it for anything else except just so that the students could watch videos. The other part of the website that's very interesting, I think, is, and it's in the teacher's toolkit, is these classroom case studies. And there are 12 videos here, and they show you how it's used in different schools. The one that I was really interested in was East Side Prep, which is in Palo Alto, California. East Palo Alto, to be specific. And I don't know if any of you know East Palo Alto, but Palo Alto is where Stanford University is. So you come out of the university, you drive down University Drive, it's beautiful, there's shops, there's mansions, then you cross the 101 and you're in South Central. That's what East Palo Alto is like. So I was very interested in this because I know the area, to see how they were using this at East Side Prep and what it has done for achievement there. So Los Altos, you know, school district very close. Oakland, KIPP, the KIPP charter schools, which I have disagreements about a lot of things about KIPP, but they are very successful, and they're using Khan Academy quite a bit. And then the Summit Public Schools, which was used, was focused on in that movie Waiting for Superman. If any of you saw that movie a year or so ago. So you can go through these studies and you can see how different teachers use it, what the effects are, which I always think, you know, it's data for us to look at, and also watching how another teacher does it is better than me reinventing the wheel myself. In history, I use it a couple of different ways. There are, as I said, very few videos in world history, but one thing I've done with it is I'll pick a video in world history. Let's say one of these videos about World War I. And in addition to the students just watching the video, they always have, in history at least, and a lot of times in art history too, they have interactive maps. So that helps the students get a visual image. And I've talked recently to two different history professors on the college level. And I've said, you know, on the high school level, we're using all these bells and whistles to engage our students, technology, all kinds of new strategies. Is that happening on the college level too? And at least in social studies in these two colleges that I talked to the professors, they said it's still 99% lecture. Prepare your students for lecture. And I don't know about your students, but my students can't take notes to save their life. So one thing that I've done is I will show a Khan Academy video, and I'll ask the students to take notes. And then I've taken notes on the same video, and I'll put them either on an overhead or on a document projector. And I'll say, okay, these are my notes. What are you missing? Or what do you have that I don't have? And we talk about why it might be unnecessary for them to have written that down. Because, as you know, as important as it is to get everything that you should in notes, you need to leave the stuff out that's not important. So that's how I've been using it, and it's been very, very helpful. My sophomores started out the semester not being able to take notes at all, and they're doing much better now. Much, much better. And I was really concerned about that because I know that the other two teachers in my department unfortunately don't teach them how to take notes. So I was worried about at least the 29 I'm responsible for will know how to take notes when they get to college. Anybody have any questions?